Hello there. He's back again. Thank you to YouTube commenter Connor for asking if I was going to do this game. This will be 3 jungle games in a row though, so maybe I'll split out the recordings or something. Oh, you get to see a little bit of the, you know, inside baseball here of me figuring out. Oh, I'll have to. So at the start of these games, you have to fast forward. It goes all the way through the clock to 0 before the game actually starts. And always, like, you see weird things like this where someone's been pressing buttons as they load in or something and they just run out the base. Happens with Netrioid a lot. Panda Cat doing it this time, going for a little wander. And then the game really starts. And then you got to put people in the right roles and stuff like that. What am I doing? Seems about right. And then you make sure everything's good. Dragons on the first pick side, bolts on the second pick side. You press the number 1 on your numpad to go to the wrong player. So that's good. 2. Okay, it's fucked up. Okay. Oh, it's because I didn't restart my game. You have to restart your game between spectating, otherwise things mess up. Anyway, it screams Pele. Hey everybody, it's me. Cursed start. What are we watching? Screams Pele versus the Bolts. Perhaps the stinkiest team in the SPL right now. Not physically, of course. I just mean on the server. They are really struggling at the moment. I'm sure they'll recognize that and their fans recognize that as much as anybody else. But yeah. Oh, this is not the game where it was game 1. I almost wish we were watching game 1 so we just watched Jake die trying to do purple. Oh, it's so criminal. And then in this game he has to use blink to get it. I mean, that's fine though. Using your blink for this start seems okay. Doesn't really matter that you have your blink down as a Terra almost all of the time. We'll fast forward through a little bit. And watch it. We're seeing this more and more lately, by the way. Starts where one team decides to contest the totem and the other doesn't, I feel like. We're seeing it more and more and more. And also, I think another thing we're seeing more and more of is Cthulhu. I think Cthulhu's win rate in the SPL this phase is pretty nuts. Someone was saying that, I think, is he 6-0 or something? I don't believe that. I don't think he's quite that high, but I think he has a good win rate, for sure. Probably in no small part due to the fact that FineOK's been playing it. Also, Barra and Jake getting a kill in lane. What is this? What season was that when they were the Renegades and they were playing like tier support? They were slamming. Season 7? Season 6? Season 7. Must be season 7 because season 6 I was the Renegades. Anyway, they got first blood. Who cares? We're watching Scream. Been in a rich vein of form lately, which continued with this game. I like these kind of comps. In game 1, it was like they set up a similar top 3 for both teams, if not the same top 3 if I remember right. And it looked like the Dragons had set up for a physical mid, like a set mid, and Set got ban bombed to, and they didn't go for it. They went for, was it a Merlin they picked instead? In game 1, and then in game 2 they left this open, and so Hang just grabbed it. It seemed like that was what they fancied in the first place, but it's cool. They can be flexible. They get this Pele in the jungle. Something that Scream obviously likes. Really suits his playstyle. What's he doing right now? Looking around the corner. He's looking for the gank. Purple is up. Blue buffs are not. Barra and Jake are... Oh, this is where they invaded purple and they got followed by a fat wave. And then they get caught in the end, I think. Oh, Jake got his dash caught there, I think. As in, he lost it because the pillar got destroyed. Forward goes Mike. Knock up. Purple is the target. Pagon has arrived. And they will get the purple just off of a mid-rotation. Then starts wobbling over a little bit late. Guess he wasn't confident in walking up in mid on his own. Just goes to share green in the end. Scream was there. Didn't do a whole lot. But the map pressure that the Dragons can exert showing on the map. They're now about even on gold. They should be ahead on XP. If we look at the graphs, They're actually very slightly behind on XP. Maybe it's not quite wave to wave. But anyway, game is essentially even. You can see leveling order from Screammmmm if you want. Sure, it'll be 1. Will it be 1 into 2, or do people still level to 3 on Pele? Well, maybe we can keep an eye on it. Every time I say this, though, I feel like I forget. I really should have got some water in between realizing I was going to do this demo and doing it. I'm a thirsty boy. Dehydrated. I could just pause the recording and do it, but that wouldn't be a bit try-hard, wouldn't it? We don't do things in one take. Anyway, quite early game for Screammmmm. Still 1-0 for the Bolts. They're going to go for a Scorpion invade. I wonder what caused them to do that. It's a clean one. They just had rotation out mid. They had mid pressure, I guess, and then yeah. Bolts rather are a team who I don't think play particularly well around Scorps. They're probably the worst, one of the worst teams in the league right now for just sort of losing them. I saw in the Scarabs games this week, they seem to have worked on that a bit. Something that like the best teams are doing really well. Kings were the first to pick up on it and kind of pioneered it, and now the other good teams like the Warriors and the Dragons, I guess you would consider those three the top 3 right now, all have really good Scorp control and punish you hard if you let them invade. If you give them space, they'll invade your Scorp and they'll group up for it and things like that. And they'll look for fights around it. Whereas I feel like these teams towards the bottom of the standings, not so much. Not so good at it. And yeah, I think it's something that teams like the Valks and the Scarabs have successfully worked on. Not so sure about the Bolts just yet. Hopefully we can see them improve on that going into next week. They got a lot to improve on though, the Bolts. They are struggling. Big time. Big time. I would be interested to see what would happen if the Scarabs played the Bolts right now with their current rosters and current levels of form. Oh, Lastbro plays this really well, by the way. Just about survives. Screen gets turned around on. Goes down. I wonder what HP Lastbro's on there. We're not going to check. We're schmoving through this demo a little bit. To get to the good bit, you know? When will Screammmmm respawn? In 10 seconds, supposedly. Nope. Just joking. Yeah, respawn timers... Like, if you fast forward in Spectre, respawn timers don't fast forward. They just go at the same rate. So, if you go double speed for someone's full respawn timer, they'll respawn at half of what they respawn. If they had a 20-second respawn timer, you go through at double speed, they'll respawn when the respawn timer says there's 10 seconds to go in Spectre. Anyway, I feel like for somebody who, you know, I kind of talk for, not a living, but, you know, a hobby slash... Am I semi-pro? Am I a semi-pro streamer? I'm not very good at talking. Case in point, really. Anyway. Screammmmm, getting those maces on. This is going to be Crusher or Brawlers. I was wrong last time. This time, I'm going to say it's going to be a Brawl. I'm going to go Brawlers again. I'm always committing on the Brawlers bit. Surely it'll be a Brawlers. Something I've noticed recently is we're seeing a lot more contagion out of solo laning as well. Maybe it's just because there's so much Guan and Terra and Umoja's banned every game, but if she wasn't, she would be being played too. Maybe it's because there's such a prevalence of those healer characters right now in solo and in support that we're seeing way more contagion. I don't think it got buffed or anything. Maybe it did. Super cheap, good prots, really cozy. I think there's a lot of nice Fizz Pro items, right? That you want to build. Like you're like, oh, I would quite like to build a Contagion. It's quite cozy. Breastplate's the classic cozy one. And then you've got, I think Emperor's is a super nice item to build a little bit later in your build path. Yeah, there's a few nice Fizz Pro items. Is Jake going, he's got a silver breastplate. Screammmmm looking for someone on the left-hand side. What does Jake build here? He doesn't go breastplate, does he? No way. What are you doing? Did he misclick? I'm confused. I guess he is against a fizz heavy comp. Artio and Cthulhu as the only magicals. You would, I guess, yeah. I guess you could go like a Contagion or something. We'll see. Oh, Scream ults his way out of there. We'll pick up the Gold Fury. Sorry, I'm not really doing this early game justice, am I? Bolts somehow end up 3,000 gold behind off of their early game lead. They are, I don't know, their comp's not. I don't, yeah, to be honest, I don't really like their comp. The Susanoo needs to make plays onto the set, I guess. Needs to be what they do. Looks for a play onto Scream here and might have it. Yeah, should have it. There you go. So the Susanoo's, the point of the Susanoo is to look for plays like that on the squishies, not look for frontline. That was a nice pick off there. Scream caught out in the jungle. Takes a 24-second spill. He'll respawn at 12. No, like 14. 17 it was. Okay, we'll go back to him. We'll watch him running out the base. 0-2. This guy sucks, huh? Why am I doing this demo? What a loser. Farming it up. Set doing his backs while he does mids. Oh, PBM just goes in onto Ven. Oh, and I guess Ven had no beads or something. Or no flicker? Did he have no flicker? Because he had beads. I guess he just got caught, dashed down, pants down. And taken down. Pyromancer. You know what? I gotta go back. Sorry. Let's watch Ven here. I want to see what he does. Oh. Hello? Oh, don't worry about that. Does he just know he's dead? Did he... Is it bugged? I don't know what's going on. Is that always a thing? Screams a bit, things are fine, so... Anyway. It's probably just because I didn't relog between spectating. You'd think they would fix that, you know? How hard can it be? Clueless. So many little things in spectator. I wish I could... maybe I'll do the thing. I read a story once about an engineer who joined a company, fixed a bug, like on his first day, fixed a bug that he'd been like requesting them to fix for ages and then quit. Maybe I'll do that to high res, except I'll join, start fixing spectator bugs, and then be there for the rest of my life. Just like, I found another one. Oh. I don't think I would like to work in video game development, though. Seems like a pretty, I don't know, it could be a fun environment, but like, it's just hella crunch culture, right? And a lot of the video, I think Hi-Res seems like a, like from everything I've heard, Hi-Res seems like a pretty cool place to work in most ways that matter. But yeah, I don't know. Video games, man. Also just, people who play video games are awful, right? Can't imagine the state of like Ajax's Twitter replies and his Reddit replies and things like that. It's got to be an unenjoyable thing to deal with. Hopefully we're getting better. Clearing out a sentry. Getting Talos assaulted. Triple O for Baskin in the solo lane so far. 1 and 2 for Scream. 1 and 0 for Laspra. He did go Crusher, by the way. I was again wrong. Keeping up the streak. The streak up. My go. We don't know who Streak is. Streak Up is an EU SEC player. ADC. Good man. Shoutouts to Streak Up. Probably won't watch this. Maybe. Nobody tell him. If he wants the shout out, he has to find it himself, you know? Nobody give him the shout out unless he finds it. Let him think I don't care for him. A little bit of a hover over towards mid from everyone. Scream. He will actually come in on the back. You can see he looks and makes sure the Gwen's backing. Relays that information to his team. Threes his way out of base. I did want to look at his leveling order as well. Looks like it was at 1 into 2. Putting points in the ult whenever he can. And then the 3 afterwards. Glad it was a little bit more cut and dry for once. I didn't have to sit and try and figure out what he'd done. Only Fury being pulled. This surely gets stolen. Or gets reset. And then, oh, this is pathetic, by the way, by the bullets. Look at this. They're like, ah! Ah, they're... Oh, no, oh, they did it. They did it, everybody. Watch out. They did it. Hey, let's group up and pull the goals here. Oh, they're here. But just, you know, they can have it. Ay, ay, ay. 7k gold. 7,000. At this point, XP probably not much different. Yeah, slightly more XP than gold. And XP is the real killer in my opinion. So hard to play from behind in levels. Oh, there's a fight going in mid. Scream is over here. Let's see what he's doing. He's looking. Ooh, this fight looks pretty good to me, guys. Ooh, how's it going? Yeah, you get in there. You get in there and do some damage. Scream, round the back now. Look at the come in. There he goes. Blink and all the volcanic eruption coming through. Oh my goodness. Gets 3 straight away. Looking for Barracuda. 4 up, 4 down for Scream. He's looking for the 5th basket. Low HP. Leave him to me, says Scream. 5 M's, 5 kills. To steal one from Dolson. He gets all 5. That was a good call, by the way, from Dolson. The 5 M's, 5 kills. Really liked it. He must have had that one in the locker for a while. I've been saving... I don't know if I've talked about this on here before. I probably have. But Vote is from a little town in Scotland called Kilwinning. And I've been saving the man from Kilwinning gets the winning kill for a long time. Feel like I need to do it like World's Final. Dolson and Mifflin are doing the finals cast or something. I just jump up, steal the mic. The man from Kilwinning gets the winning kill, and the only warriors take it down. Don't make any comments on what I was doing with my hand there. I was holding a microphone. I was holding a goddamn microphone, okay? It's past midnight. This is where... past midnight, Scream got a pentakill. This is where we start wilding out a little bit. Oh no, this game ends pretty soon, I think. From what I remember, this is like a 20... low 20s. Maybe 20 flat? Like under 21 minutes game? Spoilers. You can tell from the oh, there's a ward here! Clear the ward! Oh, there's a scorpion here! Do the scorpion! Sometimes you see... So, you see it a little bit in programs like pings being used. Pings are useful. Like if you just do the V click, if you're on... PC, obviously. Super useful for pinging exact locations of wards and things like that. VQ click, ward here, and it pings the map. Almost gets knocked out by FG. He's gonna be fine though. Did go brawlers after the Crusher, by the way, so I was kind of right. You know, Copium. Fight coming out here. There's no way that they don't kill everybody. Baskin. Oh, Scream's in 2 minds, but again, he's like, well, the flank worked out pretty well last time. I'll do it again. Ooh. Wanted to get Laspra. Ends up getting Van. I think the Crusher got him. Oh. Jake doesn't use his 2. Triple kill for Pegon. And they let Pegon die to the Phoenix. 4 dead. I thought they could have gone straight down mid here. Oh, looks like they will. They were like, hey... We could go FG. That was uncharacteristically like god awful, like shot calling there. I really didn't commit to a decision for like 10 seconds after the last kill. Having too much fun, I guess. But eventually they're like, hey, look at those timers. We could probably kill the Titan. And they just about do it. We'll go 3rd person to watch the Titan go down. Barracuda's like, I got it! Horn charge! But he don't got it. He got a kill though. It was tight at the end there. PBM and Panda Cat just about take it down. Almost scared shot calling there. Well, I'm not scared. But yeah, being slow to commit on the right call led them to drop the game. Or not drop the game, but drop the game ending that quickly. But they got it. They did it. And that was Scream's Pentakill Pele. The Pentakid. Doing it against Laspra with Pele. That's some kind of BM, I think. Player damage, fine, okay. Top in the charts. Barra actually had a pretty good game on the Kern there, I think. They picked Kern early as well, I'm sure. Maybe top 2? Was it like Guan Kern, top 2 or something? Or 3rd? Maybe Guan Terra and then Kern 3rd? I think. Yeah, I think that's it. And then it was Merlin 4th and Susano 5th. Why am I talking about their draft? The Dragons one is better, and the Dragons one's the one that won. I really like I like the stuff at the moment with Assassins in mid. Set is a really good one. I'm not sure if other ones are good, but I think Set's definitely good. And I think if you set up for it with like a Cthulhu REO or something similar, like 2 Guardians in your tank rolls, I think it could be pretty cozy. I wonder if there's something there with a, like, Votes Poseidon ADC is pretty nice. I wonder if there's something there with a Poseidon jungle as well. Teams can start picking that up and flexing the Assassins into mid, because I don't think the mages mid are. I think they're struggling at the moment. We've seen some good play out of Vulcan and things like that, but yeah, I like the flexibility right now. Hunter's mid as well, really strong. Pretty clearly strong as well. But yeah, that's me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't know when I'll put this up, maybe tomorrow. I hope you have a lovely day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is, whenever this goes live, who knows? Anyway, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Press the button.